All right, so we're going to start the lung and thorax exam. So first I would check your lip color and your fingernails, checking for any abnormalities like different color in your lips, whether they were blue or something like that. So then I'm going to check your nails. Just check for any pitting or color changes in there. Everything looks good. So from there, we're going to go into a tracheal exam. So I'm just going to look from the front, see if there's any deviation of the trachea. Then I'll check from the side, see if there's any lumps, any abnormalities that doesn't look symmetrical there. So then I'll have you swallow. And I'm just checking for that to go straight up and down. So then I'll palpate the trachea right above the sternal notch, and I'll have you swallow again. Good, just feeling for that to tug straight up and down. That felt good. So now I'm going to be doing some thorax exams and lung exams. So we'll have you just breathe in when I tell you to. And from there we will have you, we'll be able to tell if there's any abnormalities. So if I could have you create a breast or barrier on your breast, I'm just going to place my hand on your sternum and then on your upper back. Take one normal breath in for me and then a deep one after that. Normal breath. And a slightly deeper breath. Good. So now if you could cross your arms for me, and then we'll do that same thing. So at the 10th intercostal space, if you could take a normal breath in. Good. And a deeper breath. Good. So just looking for that to be symmetrical movement there. So now if you could lift your breast tissue up, I'm going to be going on the bottom of your ribs and doing that same thing. So just taking a normal breath and then a slightly deeper breath after. A normal breath. Good. And deep. Good. All right. So from there, we are going to go into percussion of your lungs. So we'll start on the back. I'm just going to be percussating on a line going down your back. So just let me know if there's any pain with that, but I'm just listening for different sounds. And that was all normal there. So after that, we will, I'm just going to be going down those same spots on the front and the back, and I'm just going to have you say 99. I'm just going to be contacting different points to see if there's any differences in the vibration. So if you'd like, you can cross your arms again, and just say 99 every time I move my hands.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Good. So now we'll do the same thing on the front. So if you could create a tissue barrier on the front for me, I'm going to be going from up here, then down through your sternum, then under your ribs.
99, 99, 99, 99.
Good. So everything was normal with that. So from there, I'm going to listen to your lungs while you breathe and just see if there's any changes with that or if anything doesn't sound normal. So I'm going to be going on the front and the back in those same planes that I was just in. So every time I move the stethoscope, just take another breath in for me. And just take a slightly deeper than normal breath. It's going to be a little cold. Try to Good. So now we'll do that same thing on the front. So with that side, I was using just the diaphragm. Now I'll be using the bell of it up on the first spots going across, and I'll switch it over to the diaphragm. So we'll do the same thing here. So if you could create a tissue barrier again for me. Thank you. Good. Everything sounded normal there. But if there were any issues with that, then I would go on to one of these next tests. So it would be between a bronchophony and egophony and a whispered pectoriloquy. So I'm going to do the bronchophony. So I'm going to be behind you going in those same spots. And if you could just say 99 every time I move the stethoscope.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Good. Everything sounds normal. And that is the end of the exam.